Hello, this is Owenike, and I am so excited to share with you a essential oil class. This is our Spring into Wellness with essential oils. I'm going to share with you natural solutions with doTERRA essential oils. All right, so here we go. I'm so excited about this. I am going to move on and start the presentation by telling you a little bit about myself. For those of you who don't know, my name again is Ewanike Akpan, and this is my family. This is my wonderful husband and my lovely daughter. And we are a doTERRA family. What does that mean? That means that we use doTERRA as a part of our everyday lifestyle. And that is something that is relatively new within the last 5 years, actually. I would say we are a doTERRA family, and a lot of that had to do with the daughter and caring for her, and my desire to find natural and healthy ways to take care of her as an infant and as she grew, and to do more natural things within my household. I do come from a family that uh, was vegetarian and used a lot of just like natural solutions in the house. I've been taking vitamins like my whole entire life, but I had gotten away from a lot of that in my household, and I had to learn a lot of new things when I had my daughter. And I was aware that there were some other ways that I could take care of her than what traditional medicine would have me use for basic things like cold and fever, and just keeping our environment clean without the use of a lot of chemicals. So I have done that, and I have been so just blown away by the results that I have received for myself, for my husband and my daughter, and just our home, and how we've been able to use doTERRA's natural solutions in our family. And for me, doing this as a business, I am a wellness expert, being able to share it with others and getting their feedback of how impactful this has been for them has also just continued to fuel my desire to share doTERRA with others. So that is the goal of this class. And I would like to tell you the three things that I plan to cover in this class. The first is to share with you three cool things about essential oils. I'm also going to share with you the three ways that you can use essential oils. And I, again, am talking about doTERRA. And then this class specifically, we're going to talk about addressing seasonal threats or to that come about as the seasons change into spring. All right. So this is doTERRA's wellness pyramid. We're all familiar kind of like with the just traditional like FDA nutritional guide or pyramid. Well, what doTERRA has done is to use essential oils in the development of a lot of different products that help to cover so many different areas of our wellness. And this pyramid represents that, starting with nutrition and digestion as the base. We know that everything kind of builds upon that, although we may be trying to deal with our weight and exercise. I know a lot about that as a certified personal trainer, but it begins first with how well we are fueling our body, and then how well that body is processing what we put into it through our digestive system, right? So I have had to learn a lot about that, and there are products that I have been able to use and share with others in my practice and in general that have helped to increase their ability to start with that foundation of their nutrition and digestion, and then move up to movement and metabolism. And then, of course, we have rest and managing our stress, the third level of this pyramid, and then reducing the toxicity. And that's something that I learned a lot about, didn't know how to use essential oils when it came to cleaning my home and reducing, swapping out all of the negative, harmful chemicals that I was using in cleaning products that I didn't want around my daughter or myself for that matter. And then using natural products in order to do that while still doing it effectively. And then we also have informed self-care. This is about being aware of what it takes for ourselves. We're all individuals, what we need for our wellness, for our care to help, of course, increase our longevity. And everything that I'm sharing with you is based on science. And nothing that I'm sharing with you is saying that you only do this and forget about the advice of your medical professionals, right? Really, they go hand in hand with the information that I'm going to share with you. Okay. So moving on, starting first with three cool things about essential oils. The first is that they are safe. And they are safe because they are 100% natural. Not all the essential oils that you can find in the market these days are 100%. And that is because the industry is not regulated, unfortunately. And doTERRA has done its due diligence to certify its oils as certified pure tested grade oils, and to make sure that every single bottle that is brought to market is exactly what it says it is on the label. You can actually scan the QR codes that are on these bottles and you can verify that information for yourself. No other company within the industry is doing that. And this is a very, very large, unregulated industry. So they've had to go the extra length to make sure that you know that what's in every single one of their bottles is safe. So safety is the number one cool thing about essential oils, because the oils are coming directly from the plant, right? They are the purest form of the essence of plants, the leaves from the plants, the stems from different parts of the plants, depending on the oil that we use. Peppermint is one of my absolute favorites. We all are familiar with the peppermint aroma, maybe taste. And when you taste true 100% pure peppermint, it is just so refreshing and awakening. And it's very, very good. Quick tip here for your digestion. All right, so we move to effectiveness. So essential oils are effective because they are the oil constituents from plants that interact with our cells. And so what I mean by that is because, and this is going to be very, very basic science here, our cells are in an oily membrane in our body, all of our cells, right? And so when the natural essential oils are taken internally or applied on the skin topically and absorbed into the skin, then are able to interact with our cells in the within the body, then the oils mix, and that essential oil is able to permeate into our cells and to then address the concerns that we are experiencing, like in our symptoms from particular things that we are concerned with or having issues with, right? And I mean things like a cold or breathing or skin irritations, that type of thing. So they're very, very effective. This is showing a particular blend of oils called doTERRA's On Guard, which is a protective blend, and it promotes a healthy immune function. And it also soothes an irritated throat. This is an oil that I use a lot anytime I'm feeling like something is coming on, feeling a little, scratchy throat, or like I'm getting a little cold, or anyone else in the household, definitely go to On Guard. Very, very effective. And as I said, what I'm presenting is information that's based in science. And one of the cool things about doTERRA is its relationship with some very heavy hitters in the medical industry. Vanderbilt Hospital Center in Nashville, Tennessee, as a matter of fact, is one of the only hospitals that is actually using our oils, doTERRA's oils, throughout their emergency room because of their, again, effectiveness on the mood of those that are in that space. And we all know an emergency room can be very, very stressful, right? But the On Guard blend is also used throughout medical institutions to help to prevent the growth of bacteria. It's been proven to do that within a lab. So super, super cool to use that throughout your home, and to control germs, as we're also concerned with. All right. And the third cool thing is that essential oils are very affordable. So, why do I say that? That's because within this small little bottle, there are pennies per dose of your oil, and they are so incredibly powerful. So, using just a little bit goes a long way when using an essential oil. And when using it as a preventative measure or to address a concern that you may have, that's saving you so much money, time wasted going to see a medical professional, or time, money spent for hospital, or just visits to the doctor. Being able to take care of concerns that you have at home, and basically like going into your medicine cabinet and grabbing the particular oil that helps address that concern is priceless. So they're affordable. And we know how expensive the medical industry, is just in the world these days because of our, being conditioned to running to the doctor every time we do have a concern. All right. So those are the three cool things about essential oils that I wanted to start off with. And the next, I'm going to move into the three ways that we use essential oils. So the first way is aromatically. And you can do that in a number of different ways. So basically just using the aroma right out of the bottle of an essential oil is going to allow it to interact with, when you breathe it in, smell it, with the olfactory, which is an area within our brain where our emotions and our memories are stored. But this also, because it affects our emotions when we are smelling an aroma, it's actually the fastest way to change your emotions and to change your mood is by what you smell. Then using oils in a diffuser, using oils just even smelling it out of the bottle, putting a couple of drops in the palm of your hand, which I like to do, and then cupping your hand, in front of your face and taking in a deep breath is a very powerful way of using essential oils. The second cool way of using essential oils is topically, right on top of the skin. And the best thing to do usually with topical application is to dilute the oil with like a carrier oil. I love using fractionated coconut oil, and that's because there's no fat in the fractionated coconut oil, which means when you apply it to the skin, it's great for massages, but it's going to quickly be absorbed into the largest organ that we all have, our skin, and it's going to go right to the areas where it's most needed, right? So great way to apply to the skin is by use with a carrier oil. There are lots of other carrier oils. I like fractionated coconut oil. doTERRA sells fractionated coconut oil and recommends it, but there are lots of others that you can use as well. But applying oil directly to a particular point of the body where you really need it, say for like to address a rash or any type of skin irritation, then it's going to be very effective right there at the point where you need it. And then the third cool way is to use your essential oils internally. And that's for some oils. That's not for all oils. Even doTERRA oils, there are some that you take internally. Lemon is one of them that you can use in a number of different ways internally, right in your water. You can use it, right in your mouth, right underneath your tongue. You can put oils in a vegetable capsule and take them that way if you don't want to actually taste them. Some oils are very strong and may not be liked by everyone, so you can use it in a veggie capsule. So, but you can take 100% pure oils. Again, I'm specifying that they are pure and that you can prove that they are pure, like you can with doTERRA oils. You can take them internally. So those are the three ways that we can use essential oils. And so this class, again, specifically is focusing on ways to address things that we're going to experience as we're moving into spring here. So I am going to share with you some health and wellness heavy hitters that I absolutely love and that I keep in stock when I am sharing oils with others that I think are really important for have around the house on a regular basis, and especially this time of year. And I start with the blend of oils that are in On Guard. And I want to make sure that I can tell you like all the ingredients within this blend. This is that heavy hitter that I mentioned that's used. This is the protective blend and is used to help to stop the spread of bacteria. So On Guard is wild orange, cinnamon bark, clove, eucalyptus, and rosemary. And I'm pretty sure that you probably recognize at least one of those ingredients within this blend, but all together, I mean, it smells so good because of, again, that like eucalyptus and that cinnamon bark, wild orange, it smells good. This is such a popular blend that doTERRA has made it into a line of products that can be used throughout your home to help cleaning. There are concentrated cleaners, there's a toothpaste, mouthwash, there's like a ton of different products. So you can see here that you can swap out so many things that we buy all the time, right? Because we need to brush our teeth, because we need to wash our hands, or sanitizer, that can be swapped out with much more natural solutions like what you see here in this picture using the On Guard line of products. So lots to choose from there. This is a quick video.
doTERRA On Guard Essential Oil is a spicy, sweet blend that offers you a fragrant, natural way to clean your hands, your home, and your clothes. Non-toxic and environmentally safe, doTERRA On Guard is a protective blend. The On Guard family of products includes On Guard soft gels, beadlets, throat drops, cleaner concentrate, foaming hand wash, and a fantastic laundry detergent.
All right, so I'll post more of that video later. I want to move on and share with you two other products that I think are just absolutely clutch to have in the home as we're again moving into spring, just because of everything blooming this time of year, right? I have lived in Washington, D.C. for 33 years, and spring, when it springs, it's really difficult for a lot of people. There can be so much pollen in the air. It's beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous with all the flowers and the trees and everything blooming. But gosh, the number of people who actually develop allergies after moving to Washington, D.C. that never experienced them in other areas that they lived in before is incredible. So these two particular products I share with you because they address seasonal threats. And the first is wonderful lavender. The gentle, relaxing aroma of lavender promotes peaceful environment. We are all pretty much probably familiar with lavender because the scent is so popular and it's been around for so long that it's, been used in some product that we have purchased at some time or another. But did you know that when taken internally, and again, this is an oil, which is 100% pure, you can take it internally, it helps to soothe and to relax the mind. All right. It's a go-to for reducing appearance of skin imperfections when applied right to the top of the skin. So if there are rashes, the lavender is a natural antihistamine. So if you're experiencing some type of rash, it will help to calm the skin. So that's something a lot of people don't know about lavender and why I love it. And what I'm showing you here are two different versions of our lavender. One is diluted with fractionated coconut oil already and in a wonderful roll-on bottle. So it makes it super convenient to have in your purse and to take with you on the go and to apply when needed, like in your car when you're driving and you may be a little stressed and you want to like take some deep breaths and calm down. That roll-on, that lavender touch is amazing. And then there's also the undiluted, the 100% pure 15 milliliter bottle. So lavender is just amazing, especially for sneezing. Lavender, again, being a natural antihistamine, is a great one to rub in the palms of your hands and to breathe in. So I offer you lavender for those uses, which a lot of us don't know. And then there is the blend called Breathe that doTERRA has created from laurel leaf, eucalyptus, cardamom, and Ravenisara. That is the blend that makes up Breathe. And there are several different products that we offer in this blend because it just has done so well for so many people that it's like a go-to, especially again when you're stuffy, right? As we're changing into springtime, this is a must-have in the diffuser. It helps with breathing. It helps with sleeping better at night, reducing congestion, and it just helps to create a clear pathway for breathing. There's some throat jobs. This blue stick form, like we all know of Vicks Vapor Rub, this is the natural version of the Vapor Rub to apply right to your body. I use this with my daughter all the time. Absolutely love the Breathe stick. So those are the next two products. And I have two more slides I'd love to share with you about products that really just they are heavy hitters and they're not to be overlooked, but they're not oils. They have essential oils in them. But let me just explain to you. These three supplements, the Lifelong Vitality Pack, these three bottles that the Alpha CRS, the EO Mega Essential Oils or Essential Fatty Acid Complex, Omega Complex, and then the Microplex, which is the food micronutrient, really are what changed the game for me personally when I saw doTERRA, after like a hiatus of 6 or 7 years or so. It's the Lifelong Vitality Pack of supplements that I started taking, which made the biggest difference that I've ever experienced in just 30 days in my energy level, in my ability to get sound sleep without waking up, and just feeling rested when I did wake up, obviously not groggy, as well as just helping to sustain my emotions throughout the day. And I'll tell you what, I started taking the Lifelong Vitality Pack about 4.5 years ago. My daughter is 4.5 years old. So I was a new mom, and I was also in a different life transition, moving out of the country. And so there was a lot going on. And I credit the Lifelong Vitality Pack with helping me to just kind of get back to feeling like myself again, honestly, with the energy that I normally was used to experiencing. So, and again, just better sleep and health. It's actually the very #1 best-selling product that doTERRA offers because it is so effective. And you can just read the slide here of all the things that are included and just what it has. I can't say enough great things about the Lifelong Vitality Pack. Absolutely, absolutely love it. And if you remember back to the slide about where we talked about, let's see if I can just quickly go back and share with you that, look, hey, when it comes to the doTERRA Wellness Pyramid, or really any person who you speak with who is a wellness health professional will let you know that it begins with what you're putting in your body and how your body is digesting what you put in your body. Nutrition and digestion. And that's what you're addressing with the Lifelong Vitality Pack. You cannot go wrong. They even give you a 30-day money-back guarantee. I mean, you can't go wrong with trying it, but you can only go right, I honestly say, with this product of a supplement. And then there is lots and lots of talk these days just about gut health, and for good reason, because again, this is dealing with your digestion, right? And this is dealing with your body's ability to process the foods that are coming into the body, to use the nutrients that you are getting in your supplements, as well as from your food, and to then properly utilize that for your energy and to help to just like keep us healthy. So the PB Restore Prebiome Complex is a it supports your digestive system. I mean, it creates like a healthy barrier in your gut for all the things that we really, really need, the micronutrient synthesis of our foods. So we're taking out all the good things, we're leaving the bad to go through our colon and to be eliminated. And then just the best pre, pro, and biotics that can be found on the market. And what I love about the PB Assist is that it is in these little packets, which I'm able to give to my daughter, and she can take them, and they actually taste really yummy, like a pixie stick. And but it's really something that is so good for her. And I take the PB Restore Complex, the capsules myself. Man, they are in a like a I don't have a picture to show you or one myself, but they're in this really unique capsule that is kind of proprietary for doTERRA, where the essential oils are mixed in with all these other wonderful nutrients, which help with your gut health. So addressing what's going on the nutritional and the digestive system will allow for everything else that you're doing to work that much better, right? So those are the heavy hitters that I wanted to share with you in this class, specifically as we're moving into spring. And I wanted to share with you how you can save on these particular products with me. I am your doTERRA wellness consultant. And I want to help you to save 25% throughout an entire year of any purchase that you will make with doTERRA. With all of your purchases with doTERRA, you can save 25% with an absolutely free wholesale membership. So that's like getting what's a pretty popular membership that a lot of us have, Costco. So that's like getting your Costco membership every year for free, or for your first year for free. Like, who wouldn't take that, right? It's free. So that's what you get when you place your first order with me. So and then you're also gonna get, of course, the 25% off of retail pricing, and just so many other benefits as a doTERRA brand new customer, from free shipping with orders of 100 PV is the product value associated with each of our products. So any order of 100 PV or more, you get free shipping. Every little bit counts, right? Free gifts when you enroll. And I've got some really, really special gifts to share with you for this month of March because of a special program that I'm in, the Silver Club. I'm able to give away so many like wonderful things. And then every single customer has a refer a friend code that you get to share with your friends. You know, if you're like loving the peppermint, loving how you're able to breathe better with the Breathe oil that you're diffusing every night, and you just naturally, you're going to share what works for you, and then you share your refer a friend code, you're going to get doTERRA dollars directly into your account when your friend orders, and that helps you with your future purchases. So it's like totally win-win. You're sharing something natural that works for you, and your friend is saving all the benefits too. So where would you get started? Like, what would you try? What are you going to get for free if you try something with me? I'm going to share with you a few options, and then I would love for you to just follow up with me after this class. After you see this video, I'm going to post this recording, and we can go into a lot more details. But for today, for right now, I'll give you a few examples. There's a Simple Solutions kit. This kit normally retails for $140, but for you, your wholesale price would be $105, right? But what's in it? Well, you get the lemon that we talked about, which you can take internally, which is amazing for cleansing. You're going to get Serenity, which is the restful blend, helps you with sleep. And On Guard, that wonderful blend of oils. I'm telling you that you want to put that in a spray bottle. Here's a tip for you. Make the very best, safest, effective countertop solution with some spring water, so vinegar, white vinegar, and a couple drops of On Guard, and maybe even throw in some lemon too. Shake it up, spray it. You have a solution which is 100% natural, effective, like stopping any bacteria of any space that you just sprayed it on. It's going to smell super good. All right, that's what you're gonna get in the On Guard. Diffusing it in your ear is also through your diffuser. It's gonna be great. And then one of my absolute, I'm going to do a class in a little while around my favorite things. And this bottle, this blue bottle here of Deep Rub is my very absolute favorite product. I should say one of them. It's like super high. It may be number two after Lifelong Vitality Pack. But this particular rub, because I move a lot and I have instructed people as a personal trainer to move a lot, and you know, from moving sometimes in very intense ways, you get sore. This rub addresses muscle soreness. It addresses, you know, the tightness that we experience when we're really contracting our muscles and doing a lot of weight training, or just if you have aches in joints, there's a stick version which has got some copaiba in it, and it's even recommended by the FDA for helping joint pain. So Deep Blue comes in this Simple Solutions kit. You cannot go wrong. This is a great place to start. As well as, hey, the Natural Solutions kit. So this is the kit that I got when I first, when I like restarted in doTERRA, and was bringing a whole bunch of stuff back, relocating from DC to Mexico, where I am now. I brought this kit and it had the Lifelong Vitality supplements in it. That's why I started, because it was right there. I said, okay, I'm gonna commit to this as a 30-day supply. So I was set. It had a diffuser. I started using that diffuser and diffusing my oils. This also has the PB Restore in this Tri-Ease, which is an amazing product made specifically, again, for this time of year. So much is in this kit. Look at all these oils. You just read this here. You're going to get some of everything to try. Just an amazing, I recommend really like go for it. Start with the Natural Solutions kit. You save so much too. I mean, retail, this would be $604, and this is only $453. So when just getting started with doTERRA, what they do is make it super easy for you to save a lot so that you can try a lot of different things. That's why these bundles are here for brand new customers. And then there's the Healthy Start Kit. You're going to get a little small pebble diffuser, which is great so that you can then diffuse the 5 milliliter bottles of, I mean, like everything you would want in your home is in this kit to get started with. Lavender, we talked about, lemon, peppermint. You've got your tea tree. We all know that, you know, once the bug coming out and mosquitoes, the tea tree is where it's at. I mean, frankincense alone, frankincense is a $78 purchase when you just buy the 15 milliliters with us. And you get the 5 milliliter included already in this kit. I mean, this is such a huge, huge savings, and you will get so much use out of all these oils. And of course, I continue to educate you on how to use your oils and give you blends and recipes and just like all the ways to use your oils. And I'm so excited to share with you 2 new kits that doTERRA just introduced a couple of weeks ago. And these are your, well, one is the Forest Bundle. And check out what it comes with here. You have these 15 milliliter bottles of your Northern Escape, which is a wonderful, like kind of, you know, outdoorsy scent, lavender, eucalyptus, and then the Shirin Yoku scent, which is like straight from the forest, right? It's so opening. These are your grounding scents. And you get these 2 oil diffusers, wall diffusers, right here in this kit. So we're all familiar with plugins. I'm not going to even say the, you know, name of the brand, because you just know plugins. And it's plugging in and it's scenting your air with, you know, all of these like overpowering scents that are not at all natural. Whereas with these plugins, you actually screw the bottle of oil into it and plugged in the wall, and they're motion activated. So when you walk past, a little bit of the oil comes out, and what do you have but this amazing aroma of 100% pure essential oils? So there's 2 kits. There's the Forest Bundle, and you get both of these wall diffusers here. It's $155 and 100 PV with this. So check it out. This is the other one, the Citrus Bundle. This one may be my favorite in terms of the smells for my home because of Citrus Bliss, which I just absolutely love. And then there's Citrus Bloom. So this think spring. This is it right here, y'all. This is spring. Super Mint, which is a combination of like I think 5 different mints from different peppermints, and it just smells so yummy and it's so fresh. And you would definitely want that in your bathroom. And then there's Island Mint, which used to be a one-time or limited time only. Now they're making these oils available for these kits when you enroll, and I'm just super excited about that. There's also, of course, your ability to create your own kit. You don't have to, you know, if you're just one thing or a couple things or what you see in the kits, I'm sure there are kits that have everything. I haven't even showed you everything, but you can create your own kit of solutions to address what your family needs. And we can talk more about what that looks like. And there are just so many, I mentioned free gifts earlier, that I can share with you when you're placing your order with me this month. So check this out. For any order that's over 100 PV, you get a free lavender touch. Remember, that's that oil that has the roller bottle, and it's great and convenient to throw in your purse. I keep one on me all the time when my daughter is like, you know, having a fit, some type of tantrum or something she knows, and I break out that lavender. I'm putting it behind her ears and having her to inhale it, and it's going to help us to just calm down. We feel these big feelings, but then we're also just gonna like get connected and breathe, right? And this oil helps you to do that. It's connected to that area of the brain. So that is your free gift that I can give you with any 100 PV order this month. And then check this out. If you do an order that is 150 PV or more, then you get to choose your gift. So you get the lavender touch, plus you can get a free pebble diffuser. You can choose between the Citrus Bloom hand wash and the pump diffuser for that hand soap, or one of our toothpaste. There's the On Guard and there's the Super Mint toothpaste that we have, which On Guard, again, is going to be that protecting blend, great way to just like really, you know, clean the mouth. Both do that, of course, very well. But on a protective side, and then Super Mint is just like super, super refreshing. And then last but not least, any order of 200 PV or more, check it out, you are going to get your free gift here of 150 PV or more, plus you get the lavender touch and the Citrus Bliss oil. So did I tell you that I had some free gifts for you or what? I do. And I can't wait, to share them with you. So all of these oils, you know, I use in my home regularly. The ones that I've shared with you, the Breathe Lavender, of course, the Lifelong Vitality, the Pride Biome, the PB Pride Biome, I'm using that regularly, of course. I'm eating all the time, so I'm dealing with what's going on in the gut. And we have a wonderful program, our Loyalty Rewards Program, or LRP as it's known, which is the best way for you to get the most out of your free membership with us, right? You get to qualify for some great promotions on a monthly basis. There's always a free product of the month. Like, who doesn't want free? You get points for those orders that you make on the LRP program, and then you get to then redeem those points. And if you are a representative like I am, a wellness advocate, then hey, you actually get to earn some commissions. And I'd love to talk with you more about how that applies to those that would be interested in working on my team, working with me, not working on my team, but working with me as I'm building my team, right, of wellness advocates. So usually at this point, when I'm doing this type of presentation, I hear feedback from 3 types of people. There's a customer, there's someone who's like, yo, I definitely want to try some of these oils that you shared with me, or maybe there's something they didn't see, they have a concern, and we find some solutions, and they place an order and they want to try it out use it for themselves, for their family, get that 25%, discount off retail, and they're using their LRP points and just continuing to get more educated on how to use oils in their life. I totally get that. That's where I started myself. And so I want to help you to become a customer and save some money. All right. So let's talk about it. And then there's someone who's like, that sounds great. And already, as I've been presenting, they've been thinking friends, they've been thinking family members that they also think should hear this presentation and they would actually share this information with. And so they're a sharer, right? And they have the opportunity using that refer a friend link to have like their oils paid for monthly if they are sharing enough. And again, they're getting that win-win of their when they share with someone. So we love that. They sometimes host classes. I am able to do classes virtually, in person, and send samples, and it gets to be a lot of fun when we share, for sure. And then the last way that when I do this presentation, I'm talking to someone, they're like, oh my gosh, but you said that you do this as a business, that you're earning money and it's residual, actually, that you're earning another stream of revenue. Who's not looking for another stream of revenue to come into the house these days, right? Sharing doTERRA oils as a wellness advocate could be one of them. And they decide to discuss being a builder. I would love to talk to you if you're looking for another stream of revenue and you're wanting to share 100% pure natural solutions that help people, help yourself, and share and help those that you love. And in your community. Why wouldn't you want to do that and make an impact? So however you see yourself, if you do want to become a customer, we're going to talk. A share, we will talk. A wellness advocate, just want to share with you, is someone who's going to build their own business. That's what it says. It can really replace, and depending on the effort, of course, you put in anything is what you're going to get out of it. So I just love that with doTERRA, there is so much support, there's so much leadership, there's so much resources and tools to help you to build this business. I just came back from the leadership conference, and I mentioned to you this program, the Silver Club I'm doing, which is allowing me to share so many free gifts with people. That's an example of one of the ways that doTERRA is supporting me to help me to build my business. So if that's an interest of yours, again, if you're looking for a really cool way to bring additional stream of revenue to your home, I'd love to discuss that with you and support you and help you and work with you, okay? And then just to quickly kind of wrap things up here, I mentioned earlier that there are so many other companies, honestly, that are offering essential oils. So you may be saying, well, okay, Owanike, so why doTERRA? Why would I even get started with doTERRA right now? Try these oils. doTERRA is the #1 largest essential oil company in the world, not just the market, but the absolute world. So do your due diligence, definitely go online, Google doTERRA.com, look us up. And it's the certified pure tested grade oils for me, though. It is definitely the fact that they are the most tested and trusted oils. I'm not putting just anything on my body, in my body, using anything, just anything with my daughter. So that makes a huge, huge difference for me. And they stand by that. And that really is one of the foundations that they will not skimp on, that they will not let anyone else, filter into their company in terms of the financials, a benefit for investors. There are no investors. It's 100% privately owned. So they're in control of what they bring to market, and they don't have pressure, otherwise. So again, just so many different ways that you can be supported by doTERRA if you do decide to be a builder. I mean, there is a great compensation plan. We're in 120 markets throughout the world. So no matter where you are, you could possibly, be offering doTERRA to people in your community. And they work directly with farmers. So there is a co-impact sourcing program where doTERRA is participating with development of areas where there are farmers who are bringing, and sourcing these oils. They are positively impacting those communities and helping those farmers to stay where they're in the communities where they're from, and to continue to farm as they have for generations and not have to leave those areas where they are traditionally from in order to sustain themselves and their families. And they have been making a huge difference around the world, again, for the past 15 years. That's how old this company is. And a lot of those countries are within the Africa, and that made a huge impact. When I saw what they were doing on the continent, especially, as someone who's very familiar with historically, when people are working in, Africa and extracting natural, resources, they're definitely not putting back. And doTERRA does, and doTERRA is building up. And in a lot of ways, they are influencing and impacting communities, and leaving them better than when they found them. So that's really huge for me. So what are the next steps? Hey, I keep saying, hey, let's talk. If you want to be a customer, you know how to reach me. If you want to be a sharer, let's talk. If you want to be a builder, let's talk. Let's do this together. And I have so much enthusiasm and love for what I'm doing here. It's been 4 years now. I'm just at the beginning of it. My team is growing, but doTERRA is consistent with what they're offering, which makes me just so much more committed to continuing to be here, because I know that they are only going forward and growing and helping us to be well and healthy with natural solutions. So thank you so much for spending this time watching this presentation. I look forward to your feedback in the comments. I'm going to share this on Facebook. And if you have any comments, or please just let me know. Okay, take care. Bye.